Hello and welcome back to episode 6 of Finding Gumshoe Garrett. I'm your host, Ryan Mullen, and let's do a recap. What did I get up to this past week? Well, I went down to Texas A&M because that's what Rusty said last week, that Gumshoe got drafted there and was playing foosball. Turns out he was actually in a different type of foosball league than I thought. This was human-sized foosball. They strap you in on these bars, and then there's a huge ball that you're kicking around. It was nuts. I didn't actually get to learn too much about Gumshoe. I was playing this game, and then the ball hit me a couple times in the head. I had a lot of fun. I made some friends, Texas A&M. I'll be going back there. As for Gumshoe, we didn't talk too much about him last week, actually. My friend from high school kind of just showed up with his script for Casper 2, and we read that, and we had some very interesting feedback. Some people were saying they loved it. They can't wait for Casper 3. Other people saying, they're so invested in this Gumshoe, they want to make sure we stay on track, and they really want me to get my lucky nuts back, and we'll see. Hopefully that happens. Today's episode, we have a couple guests that I'm interested to talk to. One of them met Gumshoe on an online forum for Mint Charizard, the Pokemon cards, and the other guest... I guess I'll just no. We're about to get into the other guests, but first, our sponsor for today is David Arquette. David Arquette just wants to remind you he's still around. All right, and so the first guest we have is Rose. Rose, welcome. You were the gardener for Gumshoe Garrett's parents?
Yes, my full name is Rose Peddle.
Rose Peddle?
Yeah, Peddle though, but
okay.
It sounds like Rose Peddle.
Yeah, was that your... were you born with that name? Yeah,
my family hates me.
Oh my god! And so you went into gardening because of the name, or was that did it just happen to go?
Yeah, it was more coincidence. Maybe helped push me towards that, but I learned to embrace it.
Yeah,
yeah.
But you must your jokes every day now.
Oh yeah, definitely of the botany variety.
And so, how do you know Gumshoe?
About. When Gumshoe was really young, I saw your ad and I was like, oh, I actually worked for his parents when he still lived with them. And I was a gardener. I took care of all of their foliage.
Did they have a lot?
They had a pretty impressive garden, actually. I had a lot of fun working for them. They paid pretty well. Okay. And I got to see Garrett sometimes playing around. He was quite a adventurous little... Yeah,
what would he do? Was he playing with the plants?
Yeah, he would usually get into the flower beds, it was sweet, but it was annoying. I usually
trying to do your job.
Yeah, exactly. He had a lot of curiosity. He was pretty, I don't know how you could describe it. He had a lot of piss and vinegar in him, you could say.
Piss and vinegar? He was pissing in the plants?
No, that's it's like a term that people say when somebody's full of energy. And,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
probably from before your time.
Yeah, I guess so. So, what's this game like? What are you doing? Are you helping with the plants, keeping them clean, or are you helping them grow? Or are you expanding the room? Are you showing them what kind of plants they should get?
No, it's mostly just I would go into their garden. It was mostly outdoor plants. I didn't really go inside very often, but I would just water them, weed them, prune the plants. They had a really impressive rose garden.
When was the last time you saw Gumshoe?
Ooh, probably when he was about 17, maybe 17 or 18. I stopped working for his parents when I actually moved out of town from where they lived. And around that time he was about 18 years old, I think. Okay. And he was just about...
Did he still have piss and vinegar in him?
I would say so, yes.
Yeah.
He was always a little, he was odd, but he was energetic.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I was wondering, when I saw your ad, is he missing? Should I be worried about him?
I have not been able to track him down. He stole something, as I mentioned at the top of the show. He stole my lucky nuts, and I'm not sure if he's eaten them all or...
What kind of nuts are we talking about?
It was a mixed bag.
Salted, unsalted?
Salted, yeah.
40% cashews?
I'm not sure the exact percentage, but it was just the memories I'd had having that bag along with me. I was having great luck. I was winning lottery tickets.
You won the lottery?
The tickets. I won the chance to win. I didn't end up actually winning, but I won the lottery tickets. I won so many lottery tickets that I actually won one time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And it was
this bag, it's helped me out a lot. And now my luck has just gone down the drain.
Yeah? Just like minor inconveniences every day?
Yeah, and if I had this bag, it wouldn't be this way. And so I need to either get the bag back. I'm not sure if he's eaten them or what he's done. But I need to make sure that I need justice. So when I track down Gumshoe, I will get back what I deserve, hopefully.
Gumshoe well, first of all, I've never heard somebody call him Gumshoe before.
No? What did you call him? Just Garrett?
I called him Garrett or sometimes Gary.
I've heard other people call him Gary.
Yeah,
he's gone by several names.
I think it's a nice little offbeat nickname from Garrett, especially when you're young, little Gary.
But how did you know? You saw the ad for Gumshoe Garrett. How did you know that if you've never heard him called Gumshoe before? Was it the face? Like I tried to draw his face, and you just saw that.
Yeah, I recognized it immediately.
I'm not the best drawer,
and I knew his name was Garrett, and not many people
have that name, Garrett.
Yeah.
How many other Garretts do you know?
Just one.
He's the only one. Little Gary.
Little Gary, always getting in my flower bed. Am I allowed to swear on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you could swear.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We have an explicit tag up there. It's okay.
Sweet.
Anything you want to say, Rose, just...
He was honestly a little shit. Like, he would get into the flower beds and just kick up every dirt and everything, and he would ruin it. He would steal all of my piles of, like... Actually, yeah, he would steal my little piles of weeds and moss and just, like, take them and do... I don't know what he did with them, but they would be there 1 second, and then they'd be gone the next, and... They could have been under his bed. He could have been...
Under his bed?
Well, I don't know. I never checked.
But why would you even say... What do you mean they could have been
under
his bed?
I'm just, like... Maybe he just, like, hoards things.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was...
Okay.
I don't know what he did
They might be under the bed. They might not be. It's like Schrodinger's bed. Under Schrodinger's bed.
Or he could have been putting them in his parents'
Ritz.
Yeah, the Ritz, exactly.
All right. Well, Rose, this has been great. Speaking to you, we actually have another guest we want to bring on. Thomas, welcome to the show.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for answering. How did you see the ad? I'm always curious as to people how you saw the ad, because I've been posting them, as I said, like all over town, all over the internet.
Well, I also have been looking for Gumshoe Garrett myself.
Yeah.
He did take a lot of my money.
Yeah?
And really set me back. And when I saw your ad on the internet, I just wanted to get in touch with you and hopefully... We could get to the bottom of this. Team up or something and get to the bottom of this.
So I'm really trying to learn more about him through the guests to see if maybe we could check out some other places. So you said you guys were trading mint Charizards?
Trying to.
Yes.
See, on this forum I go by, not Thomas, but Pristine Sealed. And we only trade sealed Pokemon cards.
Okay.
Charizards.
Pristine.
Do you know that they're Charizards? Like.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Always Charizards?
Never opened?
Pristine sealed, vacuum sealed Charizards are cardboard money, basically. So okay. I invest heavily in these.
How many do you have?
0.
What do you mean you invest heavily then? You want to and you got screwed over?
Well, I met a man online on the forum, goes by the handle Gumshoe G0505.
Really? I'm going to write that down and check and see if I can find any more things under that username. Okay.
And he mailed me, after giving him my information, he mailed me Polaroids of vacuum-sealed Charizard cards.
Yeah, and they looked good?
They looked pristine.
You wanted it? How much would you pay for...
These things on the market go for $12,000.
$12,000?
A piece.
For
so
one...
a big investment.
Yeah. And how long have you been saving up for this?
Very long.
Yeah?
Yes.
What do you do for a living?
I work in a grocery store.
You work, okay, and...
I'm a bag boy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm a very grown bag boy, age of 34.
Okay, good to know, yeah.
Does it pay well?
Well, once I get these Charizards, they'll be paying the bills.
but okay, so he screwed you, so did you give him the money and then you never got the Charizard?
Well, he asked for a deposit on each card.
Yeah.
And he told me to meet him down by the docks.
Oh, okay. And
there was a shipment coming in from Russia of
pristine
vacuum-sealed Charizards. And he never showed up. No card showed up. My deposit's gone. Can't get a hold of him.
How much was the deposit?
They were about $6,000.
Oh, my God.
50% deposit.
50% deposit on 7 pristinely sealed Charizards.
To be honest, I'm not sure the value of my Lucky Nuts. I'm not sure if we're on the same level, but that's quite a ripoff.
Yes.
God damn. So did you follow up? Like, how did you...
Well, I tried to call him.
Yeah.
Tried to reach him online. The account was deleted. No longer on the forum. I feel like I've been played.
You were scammed.
Scammed.
He scammed you.
Oh my... He is a scammer. That's what I've been saying. Almost every episode, he's a scammer and a scoundrel.
Yeah, he is. It's all that piss and vinegar.
Yeah, he still has it. Oh my god. Okay, so... What is your interest still in Pokemon? Like, who is collecting Pokemon cards? Is it just because there's not many out there? Are you playing with these?
I have no real interest in Pokemon cards, only the Charizard card.
Just that, yeah. What is this art style of this one specifically? Like, how does it look?
The original, just the orange cartoon.
Oh, okay.
Dragon.
Yeah, good description.
With shiny foil.
Okay.
Vacuum sealed in a case.
How do you vacuum seal?
You put it into a hard case and you take some sort of device and suck all the air out.
Okay.
So that no oil or grease or...
Should I get into this game? This seems like an interesting hobby.
Yes, if you'd like to make a deposit, I could...
I don't think those deposits are very sound. What did you feel when he said, let's meet at the dock? Did that not tip you off as like a weird... Did it seem cool?
It seemed very cool.
Yeah.
I don't really have a very exciting life. And it just seemed like most big deals go down there at the dock. And he made it seem like that's where all the deals go down.
Yeah?
Does Russia have a big foil Charizard inventory?
Well, there is a black market, an underground Charizard market that I've tried to tap into to get these cards for low price, and then I could try to flip them.
Yeah. How much would you sell them for? How much were you hoping to make?
I was hoping to sit on them for a good 7 to 8 years.
7 to 8?
Watch the value in the market of Charizards rise and fall, and then do a big flash sale.
Rise and fall?
Buy low, sell high.
Oh, my. Okay. Wow, you really had quite the plan for this, and this is really a damn shame.
I've committed a lot of my bag boy money to this.
Yeah.
I basically had to start over.
Oh my god, this is awful. I have a question about this deal at the dock, though. What did you wear to that? Like, I feel like you'd wear like a trench coat type thing. Like, you feel like maybe like a low hat, trying to make sure you're not seen. Was it shady? Like, how was the dock?
I was wearing my sweatsuit.
Your sweatsuit?
Yeah.
Is it matching?
Matching neon green Nike Athletic.
Oh, wow.
He told to be very visible.
Did he tell you to wear that to be visible?
You
even
think
though...
it would be the opposite?
Yeah. Why would you want the attention? Because like you wouldn't think that these two very visible guys at the dock are doing a shady Charizard deal.
Maybe that's part of the scam.
I feel as though I was being watched. Maybe he was enjoying the fact that I showed up.
And he was watching from far away?
I feel as though I have a good sense for that.
Actually, speaking of being watched, I found out last week that my old school, my friend from high school actually watches me sometimes from across the way. We might see him right now. Oh, no, he's not out there. Not that I can see.
I'm not sensing anything either.
I
can usually tell when I'm being watched from afar.
Yeah, but
senses.
So you thought you could tell. Did you go looking for him?
I looked around and couldn't see anything because I don't also know what he looks like. The only thing I'm going by is the drawing on your poster.
What did you think of that?
Seemed accurate.
It seemed based on
what you would expect.
That's what you were looking for.
Like that, scamming me out of my money.
Oh my god! So, do you have what's your backup plan now? Are you looking for someone else, or are you just
gonna have to, I guess, work nights and weekends as well as days at the grocery store?
Like 24/7.
Yeah, there's a 24/7 open grocery store.
Can they do that? You're bagging 24/7. Oh my god, this is rough.
It's a tough gig, but I got to get back on my feet, buy more cards. Try to flip them.
What do you think about this, Rose? Does this seem like a good investment?
It sounds like you're a little bit addicted to it, but I mean, how long have you been going at this for?
Like studying them, doing all this research?
A lot of research has been gone into this. No actual physical cards in my hand.
Yeah, you said you have
you're
zero, but you've invested so much.
I tried. It's tough to break into this market, and I'm learning that the hard way.
There's few success stories in this market, you'd say?
I feel as it's very romanticized on the internet.
Is it? I mean, I guess I've never been to any of these underground Charizard forums.
I mean, do you think there's actually that many Charizard cards in circulation?
They make it seem that way. Well, actually, no. That's why the value is so high. But they make them
I
see that they are very easy to acquire for the right price from the Russian Charizard black market.
Yeah,
Are the cards in Russian or are they in like Japanese or?
They're in English.
They're in English?
So you can't tell.
Stolen prints, I assume.
That's
well,
so
it
confusing.
proves that Gumshoe had some dark intentions, his life.
He's been doing this. I wonder how long he's been there. Did you notice he'd be on the internet a lot? What would he do? Was he?
I mean, he did spend a lot of time in his room, but...
Did you ever see these Charizards?
No, never saw it. He actually
never even
talked
had
about... That's what I'm thinking, is maybe these Polaroids he just found on, like, Google Images.
Yeah, he may have purchased Polaroids.
He purchased the Polaroids.
And then sent them to me.
Probably.
Oh my god. Wow.
He's smart, then.
He is. Like, he's
I'm going to take a page out of his book.
He's a sly.
And use the Polaroid.
Start scamming. Flip the Polaroid.
Apparently it does work. And just have
on you.
If you told me to meet the doc, I'd be like, this is like a movie. Let's go do this.
My life isn't that exciting.
Yeah, you said that.
I needed some excitement.
What else do you do?
A big payload.
Yeah, I know. What else do you do in your free time?
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. You research Charizard, talk in the forum.
Buy neon tracksuits.
That's a big part of what you do?
It's comfort mostly.
Is buying.
I have a big body. Not too many clothes fit me.
Oh my god.
Do you wear them at work too when you're bagging?
Are you allowed to? I would think you'd have to wear your work uniform.
Yeah, I have to wear my apron.
Do you wear it underneath?
Underneath my uniform?
Yeah, I do.
No. Not allowed, I've been told.
They've told you that
so
you've
tried.
Too flashy.
And it's like just too big, like this won't work. What is the best season of Celebrity Rehab? Nope. Hold on. Do not answer that. That's for a different podcast I do called the Dr. Drew Cast. Never mind. Let's keep... let's just... Actually, we should probably go to a break. Can you guys stick around?
Yeah.
After the break,
I've got no plans.
You have no plans either? You guys really don't do much.
I mean, that's why we're here.
I appreciate it. I'm not up to much. What are you guys up to later? Do you guys want to hang out?
Oh, I've got plans.
Oh. Well,
I gotta get back to work.
That changed really quickly. Okay, let's go to a break and talk after this break.
Ah, god damn it.
Whoa there, Bill. What seems to be the problem?
Well, I'm writing my will, and I wrote Sarah, my wife's name, when I wanted to give my money to my mistress, Sandy.
Oh, Bill. You know what you need?
What do I need?
Flavored pencils, the new product from Hasbro. Lick your mistakes.
Oh, wow. These taste exactly like ink.
New flavors such as cotton candy,
Popcorn,
paprika,
cumin,
Kit Kat,
spaghetti,
grape jelly,
pizza,
gelatin.
pussy.
All these flavors written down on paper. Lick your mistakes.
Order now using the code PEN15.
And I'm sure those were some great ads, right? Do you want to buy those things now? I use them. I'm sure you should too. So here we are back with Thomas and Rose, guys. So I'm trying to track him down, and I find the best way is to, like I said, I found out last week that he went to Texas A&M, so I went there. It didn't really help too much. Do you guys, where do you think I should go? What kind of places, Rose, would he, where are his main hangouts? Or his main,
Farmers markets?
Farmers markets?
Probably. Okay. He likes to, he always liked selling and dealing things.
We got that with Thomas explaining about his...
when he was older, he was pretty big into, dealing the pot.
The pot?
Yeah, the
marijuana?
drugs. Yeah, marijuana.
Oh my god. And was he smoking it a lot? Was that an issue?
Yeah, he would usually smoke in the backyard while I was working, and he would sometimes offer me some drags of his
and
joints.
Would you take those?
No, I am not into the reefer madness.
The reefer madness, so old school. You're against it.
Yeah, I live a completely holistic, sober life.
Really, and how is that?
It's good. It's good. Being straight edge has brought me closer to my own conscience, I would say.
Okay.
Yep.
Have you ever tried anything to see a difference? Once I
did ketamine.
You once did ketamine.
I did ketamine, and then I had a revelation that I wanted to be straight edge. And I'm also a vegetarian.
Okay.
Yeah.
But how do you go from hating the reefer to trying ketamine, which I believe is
no. Like ketamine was
cat tranquilizer.
Horse tranquilizer.
I think I've actually. I'm not sure which one. It's a tranquilizer, man.
It
is it for horses?
Yeah, yeah. Sure? Well, no, I hadn't tried any drugs or alcohol, and I was. I want to say I was maybe 18, and I went to a party. It was like a bush party.
Yeah.
Because I lived in the country, and these people had these lines of ketamine. So I tried it, and I had this crazy experience in my head.
And what
where I saw God, and it was a lot.
What did God look like?
He looked like
God. So
a scarecrow.
A scarecrow,
like the one you would see in a field with like corn husk arms and a funny hat.
Well, I don't think you're just describing a scarecrow now. Like,
no, I'm describing God.
Oh yeah.
At least what God is.
Yeah. Wow. And what do you feel like? Do you feel like that moment is a real experience you've had, and so it connected you to be sober? It scared you too much? It scared you out of...
I think it was so scary that I decided I never wanted to do that again.
What do you do now when you see scarecrows? Do you think of it? Like, does that freak you out?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't usually see scarecrows that often anymore, but...
Because you're out of the country. Which part of the country were you living in?
I lived in, north.
The north part.
The north part,
oh, okay,
yeah.
Yes.
So it would be cold, but it was good. We had good harvest seasons.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw a scarecrow. Probably maybe at Batman Begins. That's one of the villains.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the villain of that movie.
I've never seen that movie.
Well, I would advise not to check it out because there's
is that the one with Ben Affleck?
No. That's not it. No, this is like the Christopher Nolan series. But actually, even worse for you, in that movie with the scarecrow, he's like putting drugs into like the city. Yeah, and so oh my god.
Maybe God actually is a scarecrow then. It could be a sign. But so
Thomas, have you seen God?
No.
In a Charizard card?
Maybe. I might have seen God in a Charizard card, slightly off the reflection of the foil.
Have you actually held a Charizard card, like at a convention? Do you go to those?
I've seen them, but they've only been behind glass.
Like Mona Lisa, kind of?
Yeah.
You had to wear like gloves?
There was, yes, they were being handled with gloves.
Oh my god.
I was behind a stanchion of lures rope.
Oh my god.
I was not allowed any closer.
Yeah.
Couldn't breathe on it?
No. It was in a case. No air within the case.
Vacuum sealed.
That's how you know it's real.
That's how you know? What if somebody wants to make it look real?
Like in a Polaroid photo?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
They looked pretty real to me.
Do you have that Polaroid with you? Like, do you keep that around? Or?
Yeah, I keep it in my wallet. Right here.
Oh, can I see that?
Yeah, here you go.
Oh my god, this is legit. Like,
This is a real Polaroid.
Yeah, this is a real Polaroid, and I would believe that this is there. Oh my god, I see how you got scammed.
Who still takes Polaroid photos? That's my question.
Hipsters. And
would you consider Gumshoe a hipster?
Possibly. Maybe we could start looking around where you buy Polaroid film.
Okay.
You might frequent those camera shops.
Okay, so I think, what have I gotten out of this podcast? Guys, I can get the Polaroids. Maybe I can go to, botany? Is that plants? What am I thinking of?
Yeah, that is plants. Like gardening centers, nurseries.
Check out one of those.
Farmers markets.
And then
check
also...
the nuts section.
I actually should. Maybe I should just get a new bag. But it won't have the history.
No, but it won't have the same luck.
Yeah.
Wherever this luck came from. It was
definitely the bag. Well,
bequeathed to you.
Bequeathed?
Bequeath? How do you say that word?
Bequeathing.
Well, I think that's a great note to end this podcast off. Thomas and Rose, Rose Peddle, actually, did you hear her name?
Yeah.
Rose Peddle is her whole name.
You can also refer to me as Pristine Sealed, and I go by online.
Okay, I should not call you Thomas. Pristine Sealed?
Yes.
Well, thank you, Pristine Sealed, for coming on the show. Guys, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks for having us. Me. Good luck in your search.
I wonder how long this show is even going to go. Because what happens if I find them? Do I just keep doing the podcast?
You should have where you bring everybody.
Like a reunion show?
Yeah, like a reunion, and then we all get to ream into Gumshoe Garrett.
Kind of like an
intervention.
Like an intervention. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Does that involve... What is an intervention?
It's when you sit somebody down and tell them that what they're doing needs to stop because it's hurting everybody around them.
Oh.
And themselves.
I think I might have had one of those.
Me too. My family sat me down about the cards.
I'm not surprised.
And they want you to stop.
Yeah, and I kept trying to go halvesies on a deposit.
Why did you do the deposit? Like half the money. Isn't it normally?
Well, that seems like a normal protocol, I feel like, for something special. But maybe you should have paid in cash. Like, just brought the cash.
Yeah, direct e-transfer.
If you see this deal happen again, are you going to go?
Yes.
Yeah, you were going to continue going to the dog.
How many interventions have you had?
2 or 3. I still have no Charizards.
And no money?
Well, we're slowly getting back. I've started a Kickstarter.
Yeah?
If you guys would like to invest in my investment.
Is that, I guess you could find that at Pristine Sealed Kickstarter, like /Kickstarter.com.
But what are you kickstarting?
My deposit.
To get your money back? Do you want us to help you just like to feel bad? Like, is it like a pity Kickstarter?
Yeah.
Or is that most Kickstarters?
I don't feel bad about it.
Do you have any donations?
One bid from an unknown anonymous source at $2. So we're getting there.
Wow. Congratulations.
We're going to make the goal.
I don't think you are. 6,000. He's trying to get the whole deposit back.
6,000 on a deposit.
Just the deposit.
Yeah.
And then are you going to pay the other 6,000 out of pocket?
Yeah. Once I hold the card. And then I'm going to sit on it, like I said.
You're going to sit on the card?
Not literally.
Oh, I was like, is that part of this? Like, does that make it like extra good?
No, that could possibly bend it, devoiding of it all value.
Yeah. You sat on the card. Okay. Well, actually, we tried to wrapping this up, and then we went on to this whole Kickstarter. Everybody, if you want to fund the Kickstarter, unsealed,
Pristine Unsealed.
Pristine Unsealed. If you want to check out, if you want to get Rose Peddle's gardening service, what's the name of your? Do you own this company, or do you just?
I work currently at Arona.
Arona?
In their gardening center.
Okay.
So it's the Rona on Coventry Street.
Okay. Well, if you want to go hang out with Rose,
there.
you can probably.
I'll give you a good deal on succulents.
There you go. Some succulent deals. And that's the end of the show. Bye.